we are getting some conflicting information from the jobless claim and the unemployment rate. Now, while this latest information comes in positive, it does not tell us the full story. The labor market is sending us mixed signals. Last week, the number of Americans filing for unemployment benefits fell to their lowest level in 4 months. Now, in this video, we're going to discuss this latest information from the Labor Department. We're going to talk about what it means for the economy, how it correlates with the recent rate cut, and all of that type of stuff. Now, before we get started, let me just say that if you like content like this, leave a comment down below letting me know what you think. Make sure you subscribe for more content like this and hit that thumbs up button for me. The number of Americans filing applications for unemployment benefits fell to their lowest in 4 months last week. Now, last week, the number of Americans that filed for these benefits was 218,000. And for reference, analysts were expecting it to come in at 224,000. So this was a pleasant surprise. Now, these are the lowest the numbers have been since mid-May and show the labor market has some fight in it. Now, these numbers move the 4-week moving average to 224,750, and that is the lowest that it has been since June. Now, this information is a little conflicting with the unemployment rate increasing and multiple large companies recently announcing layoff plans. For example, General Motors recently announced that they're going to be laying off 2/3 of their workforce at an assembly plant in Kansas until mid-2025. And other major companies have also announced, big layoff plans, thousands of workers that they're going to be laying off. So why is the jobless claim decreasing when we know we have a whole bunch of layoffs that are taking place? And some analysts, researchers have said that the increase in the supply of workers, and particularly undocumented workers that are not eligible to receive unemployment benefits, it's leading to a mix-up in the numbers. It makes it a little bit harder to forecast and to really see what the labor market looks like, but you do have a big increase in undocumented workers that are in the workforce, and that kind of skews the numbers. Now, some other data recently came in as well. Corporate profits have been increasing, and they've been increasing at a pace that's higher than was expected. So some positive information is coming in, but also understand that the way that we're getting some of the information as well, it gets revised all the time. So it comes out and then it gets revised, and sometimes the numbers are way off. So understand that while some of the stuff looks good, it's not always what it seems as well. And none of this is to be confused with the Fed's recent interest rate cut, the 0.5% that was cut. This information is not an effect of that rate cut. We won't see the effects of that rate cut for months and months down the line, but depending on what the job or the labor market does can affect what the Fed does moving forward. The Fed did project that they're going to cut interest rates this year, some cuts next year, and down the line they plan to cut quite a bit. But depending on what the unemployment rate does, what these jobless claims do, and inflation and other things as well, but the way that, or the pace that the Fed is going to move at is going to be contingent on how these numbers come in. Now, this information comes in pretty good. That might suggest maybe the Fed will move a little bit slower because the labor market is looking strong and resilient right now. Well, we also have a whole bunch of layoffs that are being planned, and we also know that the data isn't exactly what it is because there's things that come out of left field, like a whole bunch of undocumented workers that can't be added to unemployment data. So it's a whole bunch of stuff that's going on. Time will tell the pace that the Fed does cut rates. I do think it's a welcoming thing, not just for the stock market but for the overall economy, the way business runs, for consumers. But just know that the labor market might look good right now. It might look strong because of this recent information, but also know that things aren't always what the numbers tell you. If you like content like this, leave a comment down below letting me know what you think. Make sure you subscribe for more content like this and hit that thumbs up button for me.